Okay, guys, sorry about that. We got cut off by the alarm. So it says, you will emerge from this situation feeling purified of all the negative emotions and thoughts that have weighed you down recently. Trust and remember that this event is a blessing. So, yeah. Again, like I always like to say, if this don't resonate with nobody else but me, that seems to be um it's fitting a little bit, at least for right now. Um I feel like things haven't come to a head yet, but they probably will be. I mean, if that's what spirit is saying, then it's coming. It is quickly approaching. So, these things are going to have to apply to what you know for yourself is going on within your own life. But for me, in my life, I could see that this could be true. Um, for me personally, it's a relationship. So, and it doesn't only have to be a relationship shit. It could be a job. It could go, this can apply to really any aspect of our lives. So, this could be with work, this could be with a relationship, even though with both of them, you have to work. So, something is getting ready to come to a head, and but afterwards it's like everything had to happen this way. That's what I feel most importantly that I need to say at this point. Everything had to happen like this so that every emotion that we experience during this process could be experienced, and so we can recognize it in times to come. Not only that, it talked about we're going to have we're going to find creative ways and really calm ways to deal with this situation. It's not just for this particular situation, it's going to be for if we face anything similar to this, in the future. So we'll know how, like, we'll have ideas now on how to deal with it for real, like real life experience on how to recognize the signs and how to deal with it. So that's that for the overall energy. Moving on, we have a 4 card spread. So this card is going to be probably what's going on inside of us. And it is the Moonstone, and which makes a lot of sense because the Moonstone deals with intuition. The Moonstone deals with intuition. Let me light my candles. Let me light my candles. This smells so good. I love it. And it really does always put me just in a nice place. You heard me? When I smell it. And I normally don't like no lavender and vanilla together, but that candle smells divine. So here we go. Moonstone. Let's get what virtues and powers Moonstone carries. Moonstone deals with fertility. We've been getting a lot of stuff that deals with fertility for the rising readings. And I kind of feel like that has everything. Okay, let's see if we can do it like this. I feel that has everything to do with not just fertility as in like pregnancy for real, like biologically speaking, I'm trying to say. Because we're pregnant both ways for real. But this could be a spiritual pregnancy as in, pregnant with purpose, pregnant with even maybe I heard the word responsibility just now. So a message or work to be done. Here we go. Fertility, reflection, intuition, imagination, goddess energy, and amplified feelings. So let's see. During the appearance of the next full moon, your emotions and fears will be amplified. And you will at times think that you're going crazy. However, keep your calm, for this condition will only last a few days. During this time, you will find yourself reflecting on your life, both past and present, and you will gain deep insights as to the nature of true happiness and begin to reassess your own priorities. After the full moon, a fertile period in your life begins, full of many exciting challenges and changes. Many new and rewarding friendships will be formed as you embark on new and creative ventures. This is all the result of the reflective light of the moon. So give thanks to her for her wisdom. Embrace the blessings that are coming your way. Ooh. This is very fitting for it to be in the first spot. I mean, I just kind of feel like a lot of us could be in the energy, or if we're not already in it, it's coming, where we are going to be going within ourselves and just really thinking a lot about what it is that we desire. Truly, like on a deep level, what is it that we truly desire? What do we want? If that's not already some of our energy now, we're thinking about that. Whatever relationship or situationship or work situation, whatever we're in and dealing with right now, it is causing us to really, really think about that. It's literally causing us to think about it. And I feel that some of us are just in our heads a lot. We're reflecting, we're thinking, oh, it's going. These thoughts are coming and going probably every day for months. Weeks, obviously, days. But yeah, we've been reflecting on what it is that we want. Is this who I really want to be with? Is this who I even really want to be? This person that I am, is this who I think I am? Is this what I want to be? A lot of us are probably thinking about our purpose, spiritual gifts, where to go from here, what to do. And ooh, I feel like this is telling us to get prepared. This moonstone energy is talking about get prepared because something is about to happen. With the amber energy, it said an event is going to come to an head. With the moonstone energy, it said expect the new blessings coming your way. Even with both of these cards, it's talking about whatever event is going to be a blessing. But of course, I feel like it's a reminder. It's preparing us to be like, listen, what's about to go down? It might look bad. Your emotions may be all over the place, but I'm telling you, this is about to be a blessing for you. Remember that and stay calm. With the Amber card, this has got a lot to do with our emotions. I feel that obviously our emotions are what are leading us to even reflect in the first place. It's causing our imagination to go all different types of places. We're thinking and daydreaming and dreaming about what it is that we really want, what it is that we don't want. Some of us may be aware that it's not what we're experiencing now. Or even if we got a little piece of it, there are some things that still need to change. And it seems like all of this is about to be coming to a head very, very soon. I think I need to go back over the stuff so I can only have one video. The Amber card, I need to go back and reread it because the video got cut off and I don't know how I'm going to piece them together. I don't want to go through that process of having to do that. Amber deals with transparency, being calm, purification, and creativity. It says an issue that is causing tension and friction in your life will soon erupt and come to a head. You are being urged to stay calm, though, during this emotionally charged event. Express how you feel, but don't be drawn into saying things that you really don't mean. This event is, in fact, a blessing, one that is perhaps well overdue. Through it, you will realize where you stand and how others truly feel about you. And as the air is clear, you will uncover a hidden agenda and find creative ways of handling this type of situation in the future. Stay calm and do not allow yourself to be dragged further into chaos by others, which indicates that we're already in chaos and that we feel that. It says you will emerge from this situation feeling purified of all the negative emotions and thoughts that have recently been weighing you down. Trust and remember that this event is a blessing. Moving on to Moonstone again. During the appearance of the next full moon, your emotions and fears will be amplified, and you will at times think that you are going crazy. However, keep your calm, because this condition will only last a few days. During this time, you will find yourself reflecting on your life, both past and present, and you will gain deep insights as to the nature of true happiness and begin to reassess your priorities. After the full moon, a fertile period in your life begins, full of many exciting challenges and changes. Many new and rewarding friendships will be formed as you embark on new and creative ventures. This is all the result of the reflective light of the moon. So give thanks to her for her wisdom, but embrace the blessings that are coming your way. Something big is about to happen for some of us. Whoever this reading is going to resonate with, you probably already feeling this way. I also feel like I know it because I just feel it's true. A lot of us have been avoiding this for a while. Whatever it may be. You know what it is. I speak for myself. I know what mine is, I think. I hate when I say I know, but then I think. I really do. It's just that to me that I think is a form of avoidance. Again, it's a form of avoidance. We know. We're just trying to avoid it. That's what's happening. So with that being said, there is no avoiding this. It's going to happen. And the full moon is on its way. Like, it's coming. So I wouldn't be surprised if this happens literally in the next couple of days or at least a week or so. All right, moving on. So the next card we got in this reading was the Strength card. This is also the number 8. And to clarify this energy, we also got another 8 from the Illumined Tarot deck. This is confirmation for sure. The Strength card represents power. It represents taking action. It can also represent courage, you know. And when I saw this card come out and clarify this card, I feel like we're going to have to find the strength to make a decision that is rational for us, a decision that is fair, but a decision that is going to benefit us and give us and bring clarity and justice and all of that for us, right? So, yeah, this card was clarified. The Strength card was clarified by the 8 of the Illumined Tarot. Going to get that understanding really quick. And it's the Justice card. So we're also going to get the understanding of the Justice card as well. For me, with the Justice card, the way that I've often looked at it is that it's like a vindication of some sort. It's like things being brought to the light. And that's something that the Moonstone talked about, coming forth, the hidden agenda, Amber talked about that, the hidden agenda. That's going to give us clarity, really. And it's going to help us to truly feel purified. Purification deals with cleansing. I see cleansing as clarity as well. We're going to be able to make a wise decision based off of the information that's going to come forth because of the energies going on, with the Amber and all that kind of stuff. And even with the Moonstone, we are already going to be reflecting, we're going to be reflecting in these next couple of weeks coming up. So once all this stuff comes out, we'll be able to make a decision. Also, I'm going to read the Justice card after this, but I'm going to read what it means according to the Illumined Tarot. It deals with reason and fairness. So I feel like at this point, we might feel as if we're blind. We may feel as if we don't know exactly what to do. We don't know what actions to take. We don't really know how to move forward. We're thinking a lot about it. We're trying to reflect. We're trying to pay attention to everything that's been going on around us. We're even using our spiritual gifts. When you can't see, everything else is heightened, like your ears, your sense of smell. Okay. And I just really feel like this card is indicating that right now we feel like we don't have the strength to make a wise and rational, reasonable decision with whatever it is this energy is surrounding for each of us, because we feel blind. But we're heavily thinking about it. It's on our minds a lot. Swords deal with that. So a lot of us are going to need the courage to take action once things are revealed. So let me get the meaning of the Justice card. Let me get my little other booklet out since I'm using my phone that has my understandings on it. Okay, so Justice card deals with equity, something being right, and maybe even a decision, an executive decision of some sort. So that was the understanding from this little booklet. Let me see if I can find the other one, and if it can give us some more insight here on the Justice card. Even if it's just different wording. It's the same wording. So yeah, for me, I just really feel like we're going to be able to make the right decision. Like, I think that some of us have been feeling this energy, like maybe we made the wrong decision before, but we weren't quite sure. That's the thing with that blindness. We weren't sure, period. But we've been thinking about it. It's been on our minds. It's been weighing on us heavy. And because we feel like we're not sure whether or not this is right or wrong, we have not taken any action. But Spirit is showing that that's about to change. And that not only are we about to take action, but the actions that we are about to take will be right. They will be fair. And they will be reasonable. And it will bring, I feel like, clarity for us. Because if you think once this gets balanced, once everything gets aligned, once things become right and equal in the sense that we know now full well, we have all the information that we need to make a wise decision, then we'll be able to see, right? That's beautiful. That's beautiful. I need that. All right. Here's the next thing, which normally for me in the third position would deal with the outcome of a situation. Okay. Outcome of a situation. So we got Father Sky from the Angels and Ancestors deck. In one of my in yesterday's Rising reading, I said, what did I say? Angels and Oracles. And I was like, oh my God, but I couldn't correct it. And I was like, whatever, people will understand. And even if they don't, as long as the message resonates, that's all that matters. So Father Sky, the message of Father Sky says, trust in the unknown. Trust in the unknown. And I see this as the advice, like I said, or the outcome of this other energy, the things that came before it. And what that says to me, hands down, is that a lot of us have been afraid to even make the decision that we may very well see. Okay, I got to go back to this strength and the justice. A lot of us know what we're supposed to do. Oh, wow. Come through, lights. Okay, I see you flickering. A lot of us know what it is that we're supposed to do already, but we have not had the strength to make this decision. We haven't had the courage to make this decision. For some of us, that's going to mean releasing jobs, releasing family, releasing friends, releasing spouse, releasing romantic partner. Someone who we thought was maybe for us, but they're not. Okay, and while we've been thinking about that, and that's been heavily weighing on our spirit and our mind, we weren't sure, or we didn't have the strength to make the decision before. And we felt like we needed more information because we still felt blind somewhat. Like, what if I'll be making the wrong choice if I step out there? What's going to happen to me if I step out there? We don't know, right? And that fear of the unknown has also caused us to be fearful and not courageous in making a decision that some of us know we need to for ourselves, for things to balance within us, and for us to find balance in life, period. Moving forward, the message for Father Sky says, trust that your path is unfolding exactly as it needs to. You have a personal relationship with the Most High, the Great Father. Know that the Most High is lovingly leading you forward. The extended message. Let's see. This isn't the extended message. Let me see about. This card represents the universal powers that are masculine in essence. The energies that people have called out to and looked up to in times of need and gratitude. Father Sky personifies your relationship with the masculine energies of the divine and possibly a very powerful male or father figure too. It says you are a co-creator of your life, and every thought, feeling, intention, and emotion you have is creating the road ahead. With that being said, you don't need to know every single detail of what is going to unfold before you. When this card appears, you are being guided to step back and get out of your own way. got to be more careful. There's this lady by the name of Satin Map. She's also known as Satin Map on Facebook and Aries Eye for everything else. And she was literally talking about getting out of your own way. Spirit is here and heavy. When this card appears, you are being guided to step back and get out of your own way, because there is a greater power that is not only around you, but within you. Yesterday, in yesterday's rising reading, I literally saw, I saw while I was speaking about the light within us and how it's getting ready to burst forth. And in my mind's eye, I saw a being. It was neither male nor female. It was just like a silhouette. And it was actually no hair or anything like that. It was just a being of some sort. And it was all this light right here. It came out like through the eyes, through the mouth, and it burst out like this. And it was like, and nothing but light was shooting forth out of all those places. And, oh, it was such a beautiful message. Go back and look at the rising reading. It's already up on the channel now. That's the one. It should be titled Time to Let Your Light Shine. Moving on. The light is around, not only is the light around you, but it's within you. And Father Sky, or the Most High, is creating the best experience imaginable for you. And accepting this will allow miraculous energy to come into your life. So see things from a higher perspective, like the eagle on the card. Let you guys see it again. This card can also appear when there are opportunities to improve the father connection in your life. If your father figure is already passed, know that his spirit is drawing close. My daddy was in my dreams last night, and in my dreams, at one point, he was at a distance just watching. And then when something else happened in the dream, he had gotten closer, like to watch over me right there. Oh my God, this is crazy. Moving on. This is the card that can also appear, yada, yada, yada. That spirit is drawing close. If he is on earth, then there's an opportunity to heal something, whether past or present. Wow, that's so beautiful, guys. How beautiful is that? How beautiful is that? So for some of us whose fathers have passed on, that energy is still looking over us and trying to protect us. Not even trying. It's just there. You know, even if your relationship wasn't the best with your father while they were present. Because that's how I kind of feel. Like, I know my dad loved me, and I know that my dad knew that I loved him, but our relationship was a little rocky at first because we were so much alike. It was crazy. But I know there was great love there. And I think about him so often, and I feel like his way of showing me that he's still here for me and that he's around is when he shows up in my dreams. But anyway, the last and final card, I asked what would be the message from the Messiah that that we need to know today in regards to these energies. And this is the card that came out. I'm going to leave it here for a little while. I hope you guys can see that and read it. And it says, watch and pray that you enter not into temptation. For me, that's heavily about people who are probably going to be coming out of relationships, and this is for me. So that's number one. This could apply to me, but even in the event that it doesn't, I felt like this was talking about a relation. It's not only about a relationship, but this is the first feeling that came to me. It's about a relationship issue. And, I feel like if this is surrounding someone who is in a relationship and they know that they're going to have to come out of the relationship, but they haven't been sure. And when all the things, when all the cards and chips fall where they may, and they get that revelation and that clarity and that understanding that lets them know for sure, and where they can have the strength and courage to make the reasonable decision, the right decision for themselves, that it might wind up leaving a relationship that was not for them, which they could be afraid of because they don't know how they're going to make it right now on their own, or whatever the case could be. And if they're even going to ever be with the person or a person that is more in alignment with them and where they're going. I feel like a lot of them, those people know that when they get out of this relationship, they're going to need to enter a period of singlehood and just being in love and loving on themselves. And so I feel like this watch and pray so that we enter not into temptation is dealing with that. Like, don't just, allow somebody else into your space, into your temple in any way, be it here or biologically or physically. Don't do that. Give yourself time. Do not move unless, like, make sure that you're on guard, that you're also constantly talking to the Most High, listening to your own, listening to your intuition, which should be in touch with the Most High as well, with spirit, so that you do not get into another relationship like the one you just got out of. That's for some of y'all, not for everybody. For others,